Do you know the symptoms of COVID-19? This invisible enemy has stormed the globe, leaving no stone unturned. It's a chameleon, presenting itself in a myriad of ways, with some people showing symptoms and others remaining asymptomatic. The range of symptoms can be wide, from mild to severe, and they may appear 2 to 14 days after exposure to the virus. Understanding the symptoms of COVID-19 is crucial. It's not just about detecting the virus early in ourselves and our loved ones. It's also about preventing its spread. Every time we recognize a symptom and take appropriate action, we're not just protecting ourselves, but we're also safeguarding our communities. COVID-19 is a formidable foe, but knowledge is our best defense. Arm yourself with the right information. Stay informed, stay vigilant, because the more we know, the better we can protect ourselves and those around us. So what are the symptoms we need to look out for? Scene script: fever, dry cough, and tiredness. These are the 3 most common symptoms people with COVID-19 experience. Let's take a closer look at each one. First, fever. It's not just about feeling warm. A fever is your body's way of fighting off infections. You might feel chills or even break into a sweat. Your appetite might decrease and you might feel dehydrated. It's a sign that your body is at work, so don't ignore it. Next, a dry cough. This is a persistent cough that doesn't bring up any mucus. It can leave your throat feeling sore and may even make it hard for you to talk. Unlike a typical cold or flu cough, a dry cough is persistent and doesn't seem to improve over a few days. Lastly, tiredness. This isn't just the usual end-of-the-day fatigue. It's a deep, overwhelming sense of exhaustion that doesn't improve with rest. You might find it hard to get out of bed or do your usual activities. It's your body telling you that it needs to conserve energy to fight off the virus. Remember, these symptoms can vary from person to person. Some might experience all 3, some only 1 or 2, and others might not show any symptoms at all. It's also important to remember that these symptoms can be common with other illnesses too. But those are not the only symptoms of COVID-19. There are also less common symptoms, such as aches and pains, sore throat, diarrhea, and loss of taste or smell. Let's start with aches and pains. These might feel like your typical body ache when you're coming down with the flu. It's a general discomfort that can manifest anywhere in your body, from your head all the way down to your toes. Next up, a sore throat. It's not the run-of-the-mill sore throat that you get from shouting at a concert or cheering on your favorite sports team. It's a persistent discomfort, often accompanied by a dry cough, that makes swallowing a bit of a challenge. Moving on to diarrhea. Now, this symptom isn't as common as the others, but some people do experience it. It usually comes on suddenly and may be accompanied by stomach cramps or a feeling of being nauseous. And finally, the loss of taste or smell. This is one of the more peculiar symptoms of COVID-19. Imagine sipping your morning coffee and not being able to taste it, or walking past a blooming flower and not being able to smell it. Quite strange, isn't it? Remember, these symptoms can occur without the presence of more common symptoms. So even if you're not coughing or running a fever, but you're experiencing some of these less common symptoms, it's a good idea to get yourself checked out. And in some cases, people with COVID-19 may also experience serious symptoms. Serious symptoms include difficulty breathing, chest pain, and loss of speech or movement. Let's unpack these. Difficulty breathing is when you can't get enough air into your lungs, causing discomfort and gasping. Chest pain is a sharp or dull ache in the chest, often signaling heart or lung problems. Loss of speech or movement can imply a stroke or severe neurological issue. All these symptoms are severe and require immediate medical attention. Don't delay seeking help. Remember, early detection can make all the difference. So, to recap, COVID-19 symptoms range from mild to severe. The common symptoms include a cough, fever, and fatigue, while less common ones may involve aches and pains, sore throat, or loss of taste or smell. Serious symptoms that demand immediate medical attention can be difficulty breathing, chest pain, or loss of speech. It's important to be aware of these signs not just for our own health, but also for the well-being of those around us. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and help prevent the spread of COVID-19.